So what's going on, guys? Kieran from Fingers Crossed, and I'm really excited for today's video because today we're going to be talking about my personal favourite deck, Gren Maju, and we're going to be seeing which cards I think, personally, in my opinion, are gonna bring this deck up another level. That is going to support this deck and potentially try and climb up and be a little bit more combative against the meta, really. And all these cards are going to be coming from, if you've seen from the click, the Phantom Rage set that comes out at the beginning of November. Now I'm super excited for this. There will be a video of that opening. I've ordered 3 boxes, not as big as other people, but 3 boxes. It will be the biggest opening I've done on the channel so far. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it, and then let's see what cards I think are gonna really boost Gren Maju. Okay. Guys, so please excuse the bike in the background. I will move things around when I get a little bit more space, so it's a bit more. But let's jump straight into it. And for the first card will be Zooking Alpha. So obviously this is a rank 8. It's kind of a little bit like Pankratops. So I'll read it out. I'll apologise if I'm looking away because I'm looking at the computer screen. But alright. So cannot be normal summon. Sorry, let me clear myself. Cannot be normal summon set. Must first be special summoned from your hand while the attack of all monsters your opponent controls is higher than the attack of all the monsters you control. You can target any number of beast warrior and or winged beast monsters you control. Zooking Alpha you control cannot attack directly for the rest of this turn. Also, return the targeted monsters to the hand, then return the same number of face-up monsters your opponent controls to the hand. So you can only use it once per turn, but the summon is not once per turn. So what potentially you can do, there's a troublesome monster, you can pop this down, then you can use this effect to pop itself back to your hand and return one of their monsters to their hand, or shuffle it if it's an extra deck back to the extra deck, or wherever it might be. So you can do that. Then you can re-summon it again, as long as they had another monster, so that their attack is technically higher. Then you can use it to go into your rank 8s, or link it away, whatever you want to do. But it's just a free, it's like a Pankratops, it's a free bounce. So that's going in for the first pick. So obviously Zooking Alpha, look out for that one. I believe it's going to be, most of these cards are going to be like the ultras, secrets, like I think there's like mixed in the Phantom Rage. They're all like, could be potentially different. So that's the first one. So next we're going to go in to the Gimmick Makoto. So obviously Gizmek Orochi is like a big one into most Gren Maju decks. Banishing hate to summon itself only fuels your Gren Maju and gets you a free body, and banishing doesn't really matter in Gren, it only helps really. So Gizmek Makoto, as long as you have you need to have 6 cards banished to be able to special summon it. So I'll read it out for you guys. If you have 6 or more banished cards, you can normal summon this card without tributing. You can only use each of the following effects of Gizmek Makoto, the Cutthroat Cyclone Canine, once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can discard 1 monster, add 1 monster from your deck to your hands, whose attack equals its own defense, except Gizmek Makoto, the Cutthroat Cyclone Canine. If this card is in the monster zone, is destroyed, you can shuffle 6 of your banished cards back into your deck. So with that, you can summon it without tributing. So that will take up your normal summon. So you wouldn't be able to put a Gren out in that turn, unless you had double summon, but no one really uses that. So yeah, so you won't be able to use Gren, but it gets you another body on board. It is a little bit disappointing that it's a level 6, but still it's a free body, and if it's destroyed, you can shuffle back 6 cards, and that works for face downs also. So you can do it with your face down cards. So if you banished all 3 of your Grens, do that, shuffle them back, and then you can draw them, go for game, or wherever you might be, or whatever you've banished that you might want again. Also, Oh, sorry, I did see it. So the only problem with this is also, don't be confused in, you can discard one monster, add one monster from your deck to your hand whose attack equals its own defense. Question mark doesn't count. You can't add Gren Maju, you can't add Gren Maju from this effect. It will be like another Gizmek or a Statue Barrier if you play that. Or it will be, and you can't do it for Eater of Millions also. So you can't do it for those, but being able to shuffle it back, because recently I've decked myself out a couple of times, unfortunately, because of the Golden Castle. If anyone plays the Golden Castle variant, it is the best one in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, so you get to that point, if destroyed, just attack into something. If you need it to be destroyed, shuffle them back and then continue. So saves you a little bit, maybe potentially. I would have won that game, to be honest. I just needed to draw a monster, and I drew a spell. He passed turn, I lost. All I needed was a monster and I would have won that game. Happens sometimes though with Gren. But yeah, so that's for the second pick. So Gimmick Makoto, again, that will be another like ultra secret, like one of the foil cards in that set. So next we're going to move on to the trap card, Feedback. So Feedback is a really good card. It is more a going first card to try and like stop your opponent on their turn, and then maybe turn 3 you can take the game. So banish any number of cards from your extra deck face down, and if you do, banish that many random face down cards from your opponent's extra deck face up until the end phase. So you can do this. And banish all yours. You don't get yours back, but you can banish all. You may be able to get them back with Cyclone, move them back, then use them again. You never know. But yeah, it just helps like for like combo decks. Like I played against Dragon Link yesterday, and she used like 90% of her cards from her extra deck. So if you banish that, what can they do? You banish that, you play that, you banish all of theirs for that turn. They can't really do anything. Next turn, just go for a game with hopefully your Gren Maju or your Gizmex or your rank 8 plays with your Negalugia or number 100. So you can do that. So Feedback is a really good card. It is only going to be a common in this set, I believe. Don't hold me to that. I did check, but I believe it is a common, so it should be relatively easy to get. And obviously that's a super good card, especially if they think perhaps like because you go on second, you beat them, they make you go first, you draw that play, just throws people off, they won't know. Yeah, so that's it for number 3. So we're going to move on to this card. Now I think this is going to be a really hard pull. I think a lot of people are going to be chasing it because of how OP this card is. So the next one, I'll try not to butcher the name. I will try not to. So Negalugia AA Zeus. So it is rank 12. So not many people are going to be using 2 rank 12s. I don't know if Nibiru is in 12, but it's not likely to happen, is it? You're not going to get 2 Nibirus on the field. But so just explain, to talk through, and then I'll give you like my little opinion. So once per turn, if an XYZ monster battled this turn, you can also XYZ summon Negalugia AA Zeus by using an XYZ monster you control as material. Transfer its materials to this card. Quick effect. You can detach 2 materials from this card, send all other cards from the field to the graveyard. Once per turn, if another card you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can detach 1 material from your hand, deck, or you can attach, not detach, sorry. Attach 1 card from your hand, deck, or extra deck to this card as material. So, you can go into your rank 8 plays, you could go into like Hope Harbinger, or I use number 68 Xenophon quite a lot, because a lot of people want a special summon from their graveyard, so I use Xenophon a lot. And obviously their cards in the graveyard and our cards in the graveyard only boost it. So do that. Attack into a monster. Main phase 2 if you haven't won the game with Gren or whatever it would have been. If you haven't won the game, main phase 2, Xenophon into Negalugia. They start their play, start summoning, detach, get rid of everything. Everything's gone. Gone. And then, if they do manage to get something on at the end and destroy a card, then you just add something, pop it on. Easy. Easy. There is a card that just come out also, XYZ Import. So I've been using that in my dinosaur deck to add to Dolka, so you can get 3 effects rather than just 2. So what it does is when someone summons a monster, it's a quick effect, just flip that, and you can attach that monster to an XYZ. So potentially XYZ Import in this deck also, like so you've done that, you've summoned that, you've got your XYZ set, they summon a monster, you can just XYZ import, add it to it, so it's already got another material, so now potentially it has 3 materials, if you haven't used the materials from, if you've used at least 1 material from your XYZ, from original, then when they do all that, you can detach, you can use a quick effect if they manage to get a few things on board, quick effect, get everything to the graveyard, and then if they manage to destroy anything, just attach 1 more, and you're good to go again for another quick effect. So it's pretty good. Maybe you guys need to have a look at the XYZ import, just in case you need it for like your Hope Harbinger or your Sanafond or any other decks that you might be playing, and you just need XYZ import. Is a good card. It is a good card. It won me a game yesterday. As soon as he summoned his monster, took it away. That was it. Killed their play. Killed it. So yeah, and also it's a 3000 beat stick, attack and defense. So it's going to be tough to get over as well. Not many cards are going to be able to just power over it. So again, this is a very good card. I think it's going to be a hard pull though, to be honest. I think it's going to be a tough one. I don't see this being splashed all the time. So those are my top 4 really. I wanted to do a top 5, but there wasn't really a top 5. So to finish it off, I do have 3 more cards that I think they're okay. You could use them, but I wasn't really convinced. They probably won't be in my deck. I'll make look to see, but the first card will be All or Nothing. So obviously, I'll read it out for you guys again. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, reveal the top card of your deck, and if it is a level 1 or 8 monster, either add it to your hand or special summon it. Otherwise, your opponent can choose one of these effects to be applied. The life point of this card's controller becomes 1000. The opponent of this card's controller gains life points until they have 8000. You can only activate 1 All or Nothing per turn. So, it is quite risky, but All or Nothing kind of makes sense. But a level 1, so that will be Eater of Millions, or if you play Effect Veiler, that'll be another one. Or level 8, so if you play Gizmek Orochi, if you play the danger cards, Bigfoot, Thunderbird, Ogopogo, I believe the Kaijus are level 8s. So it could do it. It's not the greatest card. Do you see what I mean? It's not the greatest. It's probably not going to be used in a lot of decks, but I just thought that maybe there's someone out there that likes to take the gamble. Gren Maju is an All or Nothing deck really, isn't it? You either win fast or lose fast. So yeah, so that's the first card. The second card will be, for like mentions, will be Warning Point. So Warning Point: when a monster is summoned this turn, that face-up monster cannot attack. Its effects are negated. Also, it cannot be used as material for a fusion, synchro, XYZ, or link summon. So essentially, it's no material. So there's no material in a trap card. I actually personally play no material in my Gren Maju deck, especially with a lot of like the invoked going around. You just pop that. They can't fusion it now. Done. That's it. That's done. Or with Dragon Link, you can't link that now. So I personally play it. I think it's a good card. It does help me out against like combo decks a lot, because obviously Gren is a bit tough against the combo decks. So yeah, that is another one that potentially you guys might want to have a little look at. to see that is also going to be in Phantom Rage. All these cards are going to be in Phantom Rage. So that comes again in November. I think it's the 6th or something like that. In the UK, I think it's like the 6th or the 4th. So yeah, so that's another card. Not much to say about that really. It is just a no material, but I believe no material needs to be when you have no monsters. Or no control, no cards, I believe. I'll have a check in a minute, just to make sure. But Warning Point is another good one, just to slow your opponent down maybe, or especially against those combo decks. And then the last and final card is Chord Binaural, the Gem Transferer. So obviously this is a link card. Only takes 2 effect monsters, so that's pretty easy, especially if you're using the danger packages. You're getting your dangers on, you're getting your Gizmecs on. This linked card and monsters this card points to cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. If this card points to 2 monsters, you can switch control of those 2 monsters. You can only use this effect of Chord Binaural, the Gem Transferer, once per turn. So potentially you can if you've Dark Rulered, like I play Dark Rulered, negate their face-up effects. I don't know if it will transfer over, but you summon them, you get this out, and then you just swap with potentially a monster that they have that you like, that you need their effect, or to stop them from having it. You can't get over it, it's a bit troublesome. So a card that comes to mind might be Ultimate Conductor Triano. So they've got an Ultimate Conductor Triano, and normally people won't put it in front of the link zones, will they? So now these are diagonal, so often you should be able to maybe get one. So they've got an Ultimate Conductor Triano. All you've got is, I don't know, what could you play? You just got a danger. You got a danger Thunderbird. You got a danger Thunderbird there, because they sniped a few of your others or whatever. You've only got that one. After you've made this, of course. Then just swap them over. Use Tyranno to pop it, to pop the Coordinal Gem Transfer. Flip everything. Attack, 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 attack. Game. That'll be on nearly game. So yeah, so you can only use this effect. So it's pretty good. It's like what? It's like a change of heart kind of, but permanent. So yeah, guys. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It does help me out. Keeps me, like, we're almost at their 100 subscribers. If we do get to 100 subscribers, I will do my Gren Maju deck profile, the Gren Maju that I've been playing at the moment. I've stopped playing now because it's a bit tough. A lot more people are playing combo in my locals. But I will do a deck profile, physical deck profile for you guys, so you can see what I've been playing in my deck for Gren Maju just before the Phantom Rage comes out, and then I'll do another one when Phantom Rage comes out. But yeah, once we get to 100 subscribers, I will do that for you guys. And then also, okay, sorry guys, my phone cut out. I think my missus tried to call me or something like that. She always calls me at the wrong time, so sorry about that. But so the first winner, show the glare. The first winner will be Life is an Adventure. So congratulations, you won. I will comment as well. We'll reply to your comments so that you can see this. My girlfriend chose you because she likes your name. So yeah, she chose you. And then the next winner will be Hazza789. This is coming to you. Well done. Congratulations. Thank you everyone for joining in with the giveaway. I really do appreciate it. You're helping the channel grow, and I'm more than happy to do more giveaways for things. It'll be like merchandise giveaways for like the new Dark Magician stuff that's coming out in 2021. I will do more giveaways because you guys watching the videos, leaving likes, leaving comments, I like it, I enjoy it, I like reading what you guys have to say. And I will give back to you guys. I'm sorry this was quite a long video. I'll try and speak faster and be better for the next videos that I do like this. If you do like videos like this, leave a comment, let me know if there's something else you want to see about. Like, I will try and do more Gren Maju stuff because it is the deck that I like the most. So yeah, but again, sorry for the cutout. It will be all. I'll try and fix that in editing. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave your comments down below. I really do want to interact with you guys, speak with you guys, see what you guys have to say, and constructive criticism is always wanted, always needed, so that we can grow this channel together. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Thursday, enjoy the rest of your day. See you later, guys. Peace.